May I come in, sir?
Please.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
So my
TEJASVA?
Yes,
Mr. TEJASVA, right?
yes.
Please take a seat.
Thank you, sir.
So, Mr. TEJASVA, can you give us a brief introduction?
So my name is TEJASVA. I am.
Oh, sorry, I mispronounced you for your name. You are TEJASVA.
Yes. So I'm a native of Rewari district from Haryana. I done my schooling there itself. Then I did my graduation from IIT Delhi and I graduated in 2020 in mathematics and computing. And since then I've been preparing for UPSC.
You'll have to raise your volume because we are old people with hearing problems.
I'm
And
extremely
there's one with the trouble also. Okay.
sorry.
Raise your voice.
So tell me, with that kind of a background, B.Tech in IIT Delhi, what has enthused you to take up the civil services?
I got first-hand exposure to civil services and the part of the bureaucracy in my college itself. So that was a major motivation for me, and IIT Delhi threw plenty of opportunities for me to cater to social sector also. I was part of the social entrepreneurship club there. I went for NSS. So I discovered myself a lot more, and especially when I, with my dean and my corporation, I made a service level agreement, SLA, for solving a problem. That was a major boost for me.
Right, now you're interested in nutrition.
Yes, sir, I read a lot about it.
Mm-hmm. Tell me something about these terms which are used when discussing nutrition. There are 4 terms which are used. Can you define them for me? Underweight, stunting, wasting, and obesity.
Yes, sir. So, for
Underweight, let's start with underweight.
So if your body mass index is below the optimal level, then it will be underweight. Obesity will be around, say, 25. It would be
No, I'm
30.
interested in the standard definition, which goes like this: underweight, low weight for age.
Okay.
So stunting would be on similar lines. Can you define the others?
Yes, sir. So stunting would be low height for the weight. So
I think you need to revisit these. Huh?
okay.
Right. You had maths as your optional, right?
Yes, sir.
Did you see the movie The Man Who Knew Eternity?
Sorry, sir.
What was it about? It was about. Can you throw some light on the greatest Indian mathematician of modern age?
Yes, sir. Sri Ramanujan and his concepts of the finite and infinite set theory I am aware of.
So today I came to this institute in a taxi. The last 4 digits were 1729.
Yes, sir.
What kind of, is that of any significance, that number?
Yes, sir. So we have a various pairs of the Pythagoras theorem, which makes a Pythagorean triplet. But here it's a special quality that it will be a cube, the 3 natural numbers which will add up to a cube. If we do the cube of those, so it will yield a number, consecutive, I must say.
Why is it known as the Ramanujan-Hardy number? Are you aware?
I'm not able to recall.
Okay. Quantum computing.
Yes.
What is this all about? I'm a layman, so please explain to me.
So since conventional computing has been in the form of the binaries involving 0 and 1 as the because everything is being encoded into that. So the quantum computing discovers the quantum states. So which will the quantum states, when electrons usually jump from one state to other, so they also have a spin property. So say plus half and minus half. So these states makes up for the additional information and the faster computing, which are known as the qubits. So qubits will be an information where the quantum information will be stored, and this and this is a technology which is advancing. So, sir,
My last question to you, rule of law. What do you understand by rule of law?
so rule of law as per DICE, I believe. So I know the DICE concept. It would entail there is a legitimate authority which makes the law. Second, there should be a free legal spirit, and thirdly, it would entail there is an equality before law.
Thank you.
Okay, Tejasva.
Yes.
You come from Haryana, Rewari,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes.
And why is Rewari famous geographically?
Geographically, so as far as I can remember, so when there were short gauges in the railway system, so it was Asia's largest station. So there used to be transport connectivity from that Rewari junction to multiple railways.
Okay. What are the most important minerals from Rewari?
So brass, copper, I remember, because Pital Nagari it is being called, and there are myriad.
I'm talking of the minerals.
Okay. Not.
Okay. You like to do workouts?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Now, I find that a lot of youngsters,
Yes.
they take a lot of supplements.
Yes, sir.
Can you name 4 or 5 supplements
Okay.
that a young person who does bodybuilding can safely take?
Yes, sir. So first of all, as we know that in the Indian vegetarian diet, the protein is low. So supplementation in the form of a whey protein could be taken. Then there is a creatine, which could be taken, and omega-3 supplements, which like fish oil from the fish oil.
But vegetarian के साथ आप कैसे जाएं?
Yes, sir. So there
Anyway,
are-
I understand. Okay, fine. Creatine, ठीक है. आगे. Omega-3 fatty acids. Why? And what more? One must a good supplement would be.
So whey protein.
तो प्रोटीन पाउडर्स आ गया है, वो तो वे प्रोटीन में प्रोटीन्स में आ जाएगा.
Multivitamins.
Okay, multivitamins. Right, I take your answer. Okay, which is the prominent river that flows through Rewari and Mahendragarh? Okay, all right. What is the historical importance of Narnaul? That's very your neighborhood place.
Sir, of Rewari I know.
Okay. Tell me the contribution of Rao Tularam in the agriculture sector.
In the agriculture sector.
Yes.
So he was a freedom fighter in revolt of 1857. So he would have led the movement against the British oppression in the prevalent oppressive land settlement systems there. I presume it.
What are your hobbies?
So basically, I regularly go for weight training and like gym and etc.
Only the weight training.
Yes, sir.
Being from IIT Delhi, and what is the difference in mathematics and computing and not computer science?
So this branch was created because in the BSc mathematics, the people were not coming. It was not an attractive destination. So they added a few computer courses, and thereafter the branch, it is heavily mathematical, abstract maths.
Okay.
But a few courses of computer sciences are included, and few courses of like electrical are also included.
Like you come from such a good school.
Yes.
Right. What will mathematics contribute to governance or to bureaucracy? आप क्या करेंगे उसका लेके mathematics के साथ?
So, sir, I have studied the statistical methods also, where we are taught the random sampling methods, hypothetical testing, which is now a very important arena where statistics and data analytics are very much correlated. So this is indeed very helpful. So maths in analyzing the population through the randomized controlled trials, all these things usually entail the computing and mathematics.
Will that be the only application?
No, sir. So there are
Then what?
various other application also, like purely mathematical. So because the applied mathematics is based on the abstract mathematics, so fluid mechanics is a very good.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Tejasva,
Yes.
what is big data?
What is big data?
Big data.
Okay, sir. So, sir, data has been a very important component in analyzing the current trends for the economy. So, big data would entail the data-centric computation and economy, which would.
You are guessing.
Yes, because big data, so usually the processes of a data computational will have an order where we try to reduce the order.
I think you better check this out. Okay. And what is data mining?
So, sir, we have a host of data. So, to make that data useful, for example,
Read about it.
okay.
What do you know about the Fields Medal?
So it is the second highest medal after the Abel's Prize, and so it is usually it is given to. It is not confined to one mathematician, but 2 or 3 can be given.
Young mathematicians.
Young
When did it start, do you know?
Sir, I'm not able to.
1936. Okay, what is L1? Why is it in the news these days?
So Lagrangian 1 point is the point. So there are 5 points where we have found out that the sun and the earth's gravity, the counter effect of both would be balanced. So we have placed our Aditya L1 mission there for studying the sun.
So when Aditya satellite goes there, does it stay stationary there? I mean, what happens to it? What does it do?
So the present satellite is of a life of 5 years. So for that it will try to keep up there, because we have the intraset which will actually maneuver this through the sensors and all. They will try to keep in that point.
How does it stay at that point?
So because of the already the point provides a stability due to balancing of the gravitational forces.
So that satellite just stays there?
No, sir, because it's a prominent point, because for the Earth will never obstruct that point, and we will be able to observe the.
No, that's not the thing what I'm asking. That Aditya has been put here.
Yes, sir.
At the L1 point. How does it move? What happens to this? Does it stay here and just keeps stationary and moves around along with Earth? How does it? What happens to it?
Sir, it's changes, I think. Wait, sir. Let me do mathematics.
You don't know. Okay, what is the difference between L1 and L2 points?
So, the sir, I'm not pretty sure about the nomenclature, but L2 can be beyond the sun also,
No.
or is it Earth beyond the?
L3 is beyond Earth. I mean, Sun, Earth, L3. L2 is on this side, in between Earth and Sun. But L1 is in the daytime period of Earth, and L2 is in the nighttime period of the Earth. Okay? All right.
You are from Rewari.
Yes, sir.
Tell me something about the Havelis of Rewari. One of my friends has made a beautiful movie on the Havelis and the heritage of Rewari. Are you aware that there are some lovely Havelis and
So I have visited my 7th standard. There is one famous Hemu ki Haveli.
Not one, there are so many Havelis, and every Haveli has a temple also, and there are,
Sir, so the temple like Mutt has, so there was a tradition where the Guru like
Whatever place you come from, you are expected to know about the special features of that place. And Haveli is the special feature of Rewari. Anyway, you know about Sir Chotu Ram's contribution to Indian agriculture and growth.
sorry,
He
sir.
was from Haryana or Punjab at that time.
Sorry, sir.
Pagdi Sambhal Jata, that was created by him. Anyway, there is one National Knowledge Commission which was created by the previous government.
Okay.
National Knowledge Commission. What of it now? Where is it? Why it is not active? Why it is not in use? What has happened to that? Has it been changed to something else, or it has been?
So it might have changed into National Skill Development Commission under the Ministry of the Skill and Development.
Your party, yes, right. Something has gone there, but National Knowledge Commission still exists, but it is not active at all.
Okay. Sir.
Okay, it is still there, but not much. Now, DRDO, I am sure you know about it, what DRDO stands for. DRDO had taken up a big project in 2011. Today's newspaper, have you read?
Yes, sir.
You read the newspaper?
Yes, sir.
There was a big news that some project of DRDO, 1,600 crores allotted to develop a Raki UAV. What is UAV?
Unaerial. Sorry.
Anyway, whatever you understand, you're not coming out with it. So that project has now, after 12 years, it has been shelved. Why? What is the problem? Did you read this news or no?
No, sir. I'm not.
You should have read that. Now, our finance minister says that by 2028, India will be a 5 trillion economy, right? And as a welfare state, the government gives subsidized and free ration to about 80 crore of Indians. India also adds to maximum number of billionaires per year.
Yes.
Now, what is the dichotomy? What is happening? On one side, we are becoming a 5 trillion economy, 7.3% GDP growth, very impressive. IMF very happy. We are also very happy. But on the other side, there is a need to give subsidized and food to 80 crore people. So this inequality of wealth in India, how can you explain it?
So, sir, I would certainly say there exists inequality in the Indian
What is the
state.
cause?
Basic cause is the economic disparity, which enunciates from the various multiple facets like the social disparities and the cultural disparities, regional disparities amongst the citizenry of India. Around the world, we have seen this pattern that inequality is deepening, and so the government has to be proactive in taking out the steps. So as per reports, or the multi-dimensional poverty index, we liberated around 400 crore individuals from that multi-dimensional poverty.
Okay, now you were a part of some mentorship group.
Yes, sir.
What do you do in that mentorship? What was that?
So, sir, when we were in third year, so we used to mentor the first year students throughout their stay in the college until when we were there.
You mentored them or
Yes.
ragged them?
No, sir, mentor them. So ragging is strictly prohibited in the campus, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Good afternoon, Tejas.
Good afternoon.
Tejas, tell me, if there would be no UPSC, what you would be doing?
So there would be administration as a core part of any.
I'm giving a hypothetical situation.
Okay.
Let's say there is no UPSC, there is no administration. What you would be doing?
Sir, I would love to teach then, because teaching is my passion, and I have been doing since my college.
Recently, a lot of startups are in news. I thought you might answer startup
Okay.
because your father is also associated with business. Why there are less startups from Haryana?
So the overall key issue is So if you will consider overall Haryana,
Yes.
so in Gurgaon we see a lot of startups coming up because that's an IT largest IT capital. But in the other sectors, there is a push because recently, so the issues are now being taken. The people are now seeing the issues like stubble burning, and they are coming up with the startups. So this phenomena of entrepreneurship is a contemporary phenomena because traditionally the Haryana people were fixated with the like agricultural society, then moving towards the governmental jobs. So the passion for entrepreneurship has installed in recent years, and I think that it will certainly will see more startups from the state.
Are you aware of ease of doing business index?
Yes, sir.
Where Haryana stands?
I think third, sir.
And earlier it was on the bottom of the list.
Yes, sir.
How come it came on tops?
So I believe that Haryana has various special economic zones, so which provide the import duty free areas, and that have significantly improved the index of the state.
Number one.
And secondly, so the IT hub which is there.
Number
Gurgaon. And yes, sir. So the important facet is that we have been ranked first in the citizen-centric administrative index, which is given by the DAPRG. So because the installing, so ease of doing business also includes that how your state is law, how much rule of law is followed, so and how much citizens are benefiting. So corporates and the business people will have a business sentiment over there. So I would attribute to that also.
Okay, Haryana is also in news for communal tensions.
Okay, sir.
And I don't think so. It's easy to do business in a state where communal tensions are there. Comment on this.
So there are so a few areas generally see communal tensions, but I would not attribute this to we would try to reduce there also by incorporating more educated teachers, because in those regions the education level is also low. So people are not willing to even the best professional teachers are also not willing to go there to teach. So the government is taking proactive steps. So overall,
Okay,
there should be development.
are you aware about metaverse? Explain metaverse to the panel. Sir, I would start by saying that the metaverse would incorporate the usage of the ML, AI, and the big data analytics, and also that the world gets the problems of the world are solved easily more. So, Recently there was a news. A famous singer bought a land on metaverse. Are you aware?
bottle land.
Bought a land.
Okay.
A piece of land he bought.
Okay.
Balle Balle land. Daler Mehndi. Daler Mehndi.
No, sir, not aware.
Okay, Tejas, lastly, you have mentioned about studying modern Indian writings in English. What kind of books you follow?
So this I was exposed in college, where I was exposed to some not so famous books of persons who wrote in their regional languages and which were translated in English. Like Lalitambika Antarjanam works in for prostitution. Ismat Chugtai works in English. So Mahashweta Devi's works, Hansda Shekhar's The Tribal Shall Not Dance. So these sort of works I was exposed to, and those interested me, sir.
Okay. Okay, Tejas. Thank you.
Thank you.
Your self-evaluation?
So this is my first mock. So I'm not. I'm ill prepared with my state. I would certainly say that. And
You should simply say you are ill prepared.
okay.
That's it.
Oh,
Very bad.
Okay.
And that's a pity. Because you have everything that you have a very good personality, you have a very good physical presence, you've got a very excellent academic background. Nothing is lacking. So you should ace this interview. Instead, your default expression is one of complete bewilderment and puzzlement that what is happening, I'd rather be out of this. What is going on? You should be enjoying this. You have to show that you are enjoying it.
Okay.
Right? It's not a test of knowledge, forget about it. It's a test of your personality. And voice modulation is very important. It's that even monotonous tone which you are employing.
Okay, sir.
But by and large, preparation. Practice makes perfect.
Okay.
Let me start with the first thing I asked you. Why the civil services? You gave an answer which did not even register. I mean, you have to talk about it in terms of your passion. Okay. But sir, this is one career opportunity which can affect lakhs of people that I interact with. Right from day one. In my, I'll meet people, the general populace. I'll hear their problems. I can redress those grievances, and later on I can contribute to policy making. Where's the comparison? There's no other job which gives you so much of impactful, interaction. And then food security. You've written nutrition and you were not able to give me the basic definitions. Okay. Ramnujam, 1729. It is the smallest number which can be an expression of two cubes. Of cubes of two other numbers. It's right there. I mean, you put in 1729 and see the first answer. So, if you start off with that kind of extremely tentative response, you are looking extremely anxious and nervous.
I'm looking.
Yes, you're looking extremely anxious and nervous.
Okay.
And that's because of you are aware that you are not prepared for it.
Okay.
Once you've prepared properly, and let me give you a practical approach to this, because we can go on speaking, but it won't help you unless I give you a practical approach. Take about 100 of these A4 size sheets. The questions are going to come from your DAP, from your subject, and from current events. List all the possible questions you feel are coming. Build up a question bank, right? And for each, do a deep dive, get to grips with the topic, and then make 4 or 5 bullet points in which, in order of priority. And then sit in front of a mirror. You have the luxury of time. Practice.
Okay.
And once you are thoroughly prepared, then give the next mock.
Okay.
You have the potential to be a brilliant candidate. Don't let this heaven-sent opportunity go by just because of a lack of, preparation for this. You have to go there 100% prepared and yes, I'm going to ace the interview. I've got everything that it needs. It's not per se a test of knowledge. It's a test of your personality. They are looking for integrity. They are looking for conceptual clarity, sound reasoning, balanced opinions, logical thinking. You get the point. So you have to go there and blow them away.
Okay.
And you're fully capable of doing that. Delhi IIT, what more does one need? So I hope I have given you enough ammunition to work on.
Yes.
Now you go there and do your preparation in such a way that you go there with a strong sense of self-belief and confidence, and then just ace the interview. Best of luck.
I'm done.
Because it is your first mock interview, I am telling you this, that you come across as a bright person with completely subdued mannerisms. You do not give a feeling of an officer, which the panel is looking for. You are looking as if you are a confused mathematician or a confused professor. When anyone asks a question, your first thing is to, I don't know the answer. I don't know the answer. I must find out. That is the view you are giving us.
Okay.
Nowhere there is a confident young man who is ready to lead. A civil servant, the positions you are trying to get is that of a leader. You are not being seen as a leader. Develop that apart from what sir has already told you about the knowledge. But first of all, your personality has to improve a lot in the in these skills. Okay? I wish you all the best.
Let me say something. Just you are a big, handsome man with brilliant background. Now, you disappointed us, as a matter of fact. You have that kind of potential that you can nail it. You have all that. No enthusiasm, jaan hi nahi hai, Haryana ka bacha, young man like you, without this, आवाज भी ऊंची नहीं. I had to strain my ears to, move closer and hear you. So that kind of personality is not, have that enthusiasm, तगड़ा हो, हिम्मत से बोलना,
तगड़े रहो, तगड़ा
रहो. So हिम्मत, why not? What are you like? What are you like?
तगड़ा रहो.
Confidence only.
Oh, confidence तुम्हारे में क्यों ना हो यार?
Because my paper did not went well. My mains.
TPS में पढ़े.
Mains didn't go well.
Did not went well.
No.
Forget about the mains. That's done and dusted. You've already got that out of the way. अच्छा, you'll sit there with your button undone.
खोलो.
बटन खोलने.
बटन खोल दो और खोल के ही आओ अंदर, कोई दिक्कत नहीं.
Tie is a must.
Yes, sir. I will. Yes.
Shoes are wrong.
अच्छा, आपको ना, हाँ,
Should be formal. You
अब
can't.
इस पे मैं इसको जरा पूरा दे दूँ, एक है ना, इसको एक दे दूँ इस पे.
हाँ.
ओके, खड़े हो आप. थोड़ा सा इधर आ जा, आराम से खड़ा हो यार. हाँ, सही दिखा है कि ये अहिरवाल का छोरा है, हैं? कठे को है.
ऐसा रिवाड़ी.
अच्छा, समझता है, भाषा आती है बोलनी, वो भी नहीं आती. मैं अच्छा, जब तू अंदर घुसे बेटा, इतनी ढीली ढाली पैंट, दिल्ली में खाली कोई गर्लफ्रेंड थी कॉलेज में? हाँ, तो ऐसे पहनने का कौन होगी यार? मतलब यार स्मार्टली ड्रेस होकर तो अब पैंट तेरी, पैंट ना 6 फुट 2 इंच के बंदे की लेंथ की पैंट पहन कर आया.
My father's only.
देखा ना, वो दिख गया ना. तो स्मार्ट पैंट पहन कर आओ यार, है ना. स्मार्ट सी पैंट पहन के, बाजू देख कोट के कितने लंबे हैं, इतने थोड़े ही होते हैं. हाँ, प्रॉपर कंधे नीचे जा रहे हैं, शोल्डर्स पे शार्प होना चाहिए कोट. वो सब नहीं है. टाई हमने नहीं लगाई, स्पोर्ट्स वेयर पहन कर आ गए, स्पोर्ट्स शू पहन कर आ गए. ऐसे थोड़े इंटरव्यू पे आते हैं. तो स्मार्ट IIT दिल्ली में तो यार बंदा थोड़ा बहुत तो स्मार्ट बनकर आए ना. बाल नहीं बनाए हुए.
मैं सही कह रहा हूँ. His look is that of a mathematics.
हाँ,
absent-minded.
हाँ, तो है ना. तो थोड़ा सा इस पे ध्यान देना है. मैंने इसीलिए किया था कि आपको मैं बता सकूं कि किस तरीके के ये हैं. ठीक है, ये ब्लेजर, ये कॉम्बिनेशन और a suit is fine, but you have to be in a tie. This is your first mock, there is no problem. हमें भी समझ आता है कि फर्स्ट मॉक पे बंदा परेशान होता है. So you will improve, there is no doubt about it. But whenever you go for the next mock, think that is the D-Day.
Okay.
So you should go prepared, head to toe, properly dressed. हमें जब हम क्रिकेट खेलते थे तो एक टेस्ट क्रिकेटर थे, वो हमको कोच करते थे, मुश्ताक अली साहब. तो ही यूज्ड टू टेल अस, कहते व्हेन यू टेक द फील्ड योर फ्लैनल्स ऑट टू बी वाइटर देन द ऑपोजिशन. साले कैच चाहे 4 छोड़ दो, उसका इंप्रेशन ऐसा होना चाहिए कि यार इतना धाकड़ कपड़े पहन कर आए तो पिटेंगे. है ना. तो लेजेंड. तो आपको उसमें कोई कमी नहीं छोड़िए. ठीक है. रेस्ट एवरीबॉडी हैज टोल्ड यू. ऑल द बेस्ट.
All the best.
आराम से.
Thank you.